Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I got another video for you guys. So today I want to talk about the CRO Coin FUD and how we're bypassing that, and how cryptocom has been basically saved at this point. Chris has done a lot of firefighting from other people starting fires for no reason at all, and we're looking pretty good, guys. So also, I want to say before I get into this, guys, thank you so much for 4,000 subscribers. Please subscribe now. Once we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. Thank you so much again for all the subscriptions, the comments. I really appreciate it, guys. So let's look over at the heat map. So today, relatively, we have a green day, especially in the Ethereum-based tokens. All I see right here, though, this is the important thing. CRO being up another 5% today, guys. I love to see it. We should just get rid of this FTT. This should just be gone. I'm tired of seeing and talking about these scammers everywhere. But guys, we have CRO Coin. It's up. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. For the price, since the FUD and peak fear has peaked, since then we are up about 31.37%. You love to see that, guys. When you have the conviction and you are able to see through the fear and buy the fear, you get rewarded. Especially if it's a project you truly believe in and you buy, you make money, guys. I bought 33,000 CRO the other day when it was peak fear and it paid off. And guys, also I want to say, let me know in the comment section below if you think that I should buy a loaded lion or if CryptoKip should buy a loaded lion. I've been looking at those NFTs and they're pretty cool. So let me know in the comment section below if there's some loaded lion hype. But I want to dive into Chris Marszalek being on CNBC this morning. And if you guys aren't subscribed and following our Twitters, in the description box below, just click and follow because we keep you up to date, and that's basically the easiest way to just stay on the cutting edge of the news. But let's start off with this. So he was on CNBC this morning. Thanks for having me on. He's thanking him. For the Squawk Box is thanking cryptocom for being on, but let's see what the main points that he talked about. We are open source, contributor CRONOS. We've never utilized it in a way like FTX did. We have a very simple business, and we are regulated, says cryptocom CEO. This is in regards to him being asked about the CRO coin itself. So let's play it and let's listen together, guys.
How should customers think about Cron and your business?
Cron, I think that's hilarious. Live media needs to do some more research when they're talking to people in this industry. Kind of shows the distance between the past and the cutting edge of technology.
This is your own currency. Obviously, FTX had its own currency and was using that currency effectively to then make trades and effectively loan itself money.
Right. The way you could think about it is like a smaller version of Ethereum. We were the ones starting it a couple of years ago. Now it's an open source, decentralized project with 400 different projects building on top of it.
And you're referring to Cron, just to be specific.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct. We are an open source contributor. We've never utilized.
I have to pause and just say, isn't that funny? You just see Chris being like, yeah, that's our coin. Cron, come on. Smash up the like button if you're in the Crow fam, guys. Crow, CRO.
It in a way that FTX did. We never used this collateral for any loans or anything. We run a very simple business. We give 70 million users globally access to digital currencies and take a fee for that. And we are a regulated business. We've got licenses in all major jurisdictions from US to researchers in Europe, Australia, South Korea. So
I don't know why they have to show this chart. Come on, they show it from like the peak, the height of the bull market. Like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing over there at CNBC? What's going on?
It's just it's a completely different nature of business versus FTX running a hedge fund and an offshore unregulated derivatives exchange and losing $10 billion in the process.
Chris.
Yeah, so basically he says, we're not a derivatives exchange. We're just here to let you buy and sell crypto. We're not longing or shorting. And if you guys do want to long or short, in the description box below, we have a link to Femex. You get up to $4,100 in free trading bonus. All you gotta do is sign up, deposit, and open a trade, and you can get up to $4,100 towards a free trade. But guys, like, and it's just incredible that the FUD is still lingering. It's actually wild. And, today or last night, after there was a New York Times article that came out about FTX, and it was like it was like fluffing him up. It was making him seem like, oh, like everything is all good, guys. He didn't do anything wrong. It's blowing my mind, guys. It's blowing my mind. So let's hop into this other point that was made this morning on CNBC. He says we have a strict process of selecting clients for listing on our exchange. Cryptocom CEO Chris. After this, FTX collapsed. Liquidity in the market is poor. A number of these smaller coins may have to be delisted in an effort to protect the consumers. Yes, we like that. We like that. We don't want exchanges collapsing.
Chris, we've talked to Gary Gensler last week about the regulatory landscape, what allowed this to happen. There's been blame.
If they talked to Gary Gensler about what allowed this to happen, I'm sure he doesn't even know.
Cast on them, of course, but there's also this issue of whether these types of tokens are considered unregistered securities. Do you consider CRON a security?
No, I don't. And again, if you look at Ethereum, there were statements being made in the past where decentralized currencies, decentralized networks, where a vast number of developers can build on it and transfer value and secure the network. These were clearly not securities, so we do not consider CRO to be a security.
What about all the other tokens that are traded on your exchange?
Again, we have a very strict process of selecting coins that we pick for listing on our exchange. As a company, we take pride as viewing compliance and security as the foundational core of our business. That's how we build it. That's why we have more registrations and licenses around the world in tier 1 jurisdictions than any other company in this business.
I have to pause it there. More tier 1 licenses out of all of the exchanges, guys. That's including Binance. Keep that in mind. And whenever he says that, it hones me in on the Singapore license. Some of the strictest regulation, even more so than the United States. They have a license there. Binance does not. Just food for thought.
So we feel quite confident with our policies and how we go about this. Having said that, I think right now after this FTX collapse, there is the liquidity in the market is poor, and it may be so that a number of these smaller coins will have to be delisted in an effort to protect the consumers.
Yeah, we like to hear that that they need to delist some of the coins that were, there's not enough liquidity, and people, it was like with the whole Gala incident. Everybody freaking out about Gala. They removed it. People were still trading it and swing trading it, even though they said it was delisted, but they found a way to do it. This whole debacle happened. Guys, like, they actually are trying to protect you, because you might buy some coins and not be able to sell them because of the liquidity. It's important that we're doing that, especially in this space, to gain the trust back from the people that are not crypto natives, for the big institutions. It's going to take some time, and Chris is doing everything right here about just basically building the trust back, guys, building the trust back. It's really important. So, CRO down, but we're up off the bottom, bought that peak fear. We're up 32%. I want to talk about Bitcoin shorts. So, Bitcoin shorts are increasing heavily. Heavily, and I like to see that. I like to see people thinking, "Oh, we're still gonna keep coming down. We're guys, like, we're going to zero." I like to see that, because you know what happens? The shorts get greedy, and then they get liquidated, and then the Bitcoin price goes like that. And then when that happens, CRO pumps, guys. All the altcoins pump. We love to see it. I like to see the shorts build up. People get greedy. It goes both ways, though. when longs build up, it usually gets shut down. But when I see the shorts coming up, it looks like we're going to have some recovery. I think that the FUD for crypto.com and the crypto space as a whole is starting to die down a little bit. It's definitely lingering. I think it's going to linger for a while, but we're kind of coming down. I can tell we're coming down. The fear is easing up a little bit, especially like in the Solana ecosystem where people thought it was going to die, but now like the floor prices of NFTs are rising up and whatnot. But yeah, guys, if you like NFTs, comment below, and if you want me to make some videos about them, because I love that. I love that those communities, and yeah, I'm definitely thinking about buying a loaded lion. So also I want to talk about this, the November chart. This is basically Bitcoin for since 2015 on the monthly candles, and these are the November price fluctuations. So 4 out of the 7 Novembers have been green, but it's looking like we're going to have 4 out of the 8 Novembers be red. So I'm really curious to see in November if we had, it's crazy to think about this, guys, because if this whole FTX debacle didn't happen, I really could see us headed towards about 25K right now, my price target that I initially had for this, because guys, like the DXY, the dollar index is coming down. We had a massive, massive pump in the stock market because CPI numbers. There's a talk of a pivot around the corner. Around the corner, we'll see. We'll see now, but we were poised to hit around 25 to 30K if this didn't happen with this November. But it happens, guys. It's just creating better buying opportunities. So right now for November, we are down about 30%, guys. I would say probably a little bit less than that. Probably about 27% for the month of November on Bitcoin. And it is what it is, guys. Creating great buying opportunities for CRO. And also, I want to talk about the halvening charts, guys. So this is some hopium I'll give you is that, guys, 365 days leading up to the halvening, we usually have rallies. And we are very, very close to that, guys. We are about a month away before I think I can see these halvening hype articles start coming out and people are going to start buying the hype. We're going to have some of this action, some recovery. I would love to see it. I would love to see it, and I think that it's very possible. So, guys, if you stuck around this far, I just want to say thanks so much for subscribing lately. We are almost at, well, we broke 4,000. Once we get to 10,000, guys, we're giving $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. I'm so excited for that. Thank you, guys, for the comments. Thanks for helping us squash the FUD for crypto.com. They don't deserve it. They're a legitimate exchange. They're not playing around with user funds. Guys, CRO is a great company. Thanks for watching. Bye.